Sup, Devils? J-Dawg back to answer some more goddamn questions. First goddamn one is from Hunt Props LLC. Paid question. What's up, J-Dawg? I played drums on the Dying Fetus album Stop at Nothing in 2003. Oh, yeah, no shit? Oh, well, check out that shit. Goddamn homeboys and Fetus. Fucking ex-Fetus. Sending the dog in a goddamn, not just a question, a goddamn paidskie. Shit, you and Gallagher probably aren't on good terms then, I take it. He's like, and my current band is called War Throne. It's black death metal, if anyone happens to give a fuck. Anyway, big fan of the channel, was wondering what your favorite albums are that were released from bands that only did one record that disappeared. My personal two favorites are melodic black metal albums from the band Krake, Krake, Conquering Death, don't know it, and Vinterland, Welcome to My Last Chapter. It's funny, I just pulled a Vinterland record around here like yesterday, maybe today, something like that. Recently, we've had them in the past. It's funny, I never listened to Vinterland. Maybe I will now. I mean, I just figured it was like folk, either Viking metal, folk metal, mix of folk, black metal. Not that means it's bad. I just didn't think, like I said, can't check out everything. As far as albums, the bands only did one album. Oh, dude, there's just tons. I mean, that's like some of the goddamn best bands. Now, when you say only albums, I'm not going to say, let's just say that means they did one full length. The way you worded it, one full length and disbanded, that doesn't count, like, obviously demo and shit like that, because there would be very few bands that all they did is an album. They never did a 7-inch or a demo. But basically, they did one full length, and then after that, they disappeared. Or maybe they did a demo or something after that. I mean, the most obvious one is goddamn the Repulsion Horrified. That's a one-album band. Again, after that, they came back for a little bit and did the Excruciation 7-inch, which I do like that as well. But as far as just only full-lengths, they're one full-length band. Mega Slaughter from Sweden. That's one of the greatest goddamn Swedish death metal fucking records ever recorded in my goddamn book. Authorized from Sweden. Jigsaw Terror from Sweden. That was a grindcore band from the guys from Birdflesh and shit. At least one or two of the guys. They did one album and a demo. That band Dark Creed from Mexico I was telling you guys about. They did an album called Dark Regions. Fucking Hideous Manglius. Watch out for that Hideous Manglius. All Your Friends Are Dead album out on Hells. They did some demos and 7-inch and shit, but they only did one goddamn album. First time coming out on vinyl on Hells, goddammit. So we're going to repress the CD, and we're doing a fucking double LP. Infernal Dominion just did that one album, right? With Infinite Salvation, or whatever the hell it's called. Suffering Through Infinite Salvation, that's what it's called. I like that. Band I keep forgetting to bring up. It was one of those Vic records, or maybe it was Dark Symphonies. But generally speaking, I like those guys. Those labels are generally my favorite because they put out stuff that classics that are either I really like or it's at least worth checking out. Don't get me wrong, there's some stuff like Jumpin' Jesus I wasn't big on. There's definitely stuff I'm like what was it? Was it one Crossfade? Was that one? The thrash band, or was that the album? Forget. But I'm not saying I like everything just because it's old, because I definitely don't. But I pretty much check almost all of it out. And one of my favorite one, never knew about them. It's a one album band. They did, I think, 2 demos. Got reissued. Hell's had it in stock a few times. It's fucking putzed out the fucking door. Actually, definitely has some goddamn Deicide. You can hear some Deicide in there too. Once Upon the Cross era. Is the band called Cinerator. Cinerator. I believe that's how it's yeah, but with a C. Cinerator from Denmark. They did one album, forgetting the goddamn title off the top of my goddamn head. But it is, it's US death metal, but the most obvious influence, you can hear some goddamn Deicide. Not to the extent of like Infest Dead or something like that. But didn't know about them until, I've known about them for about 4 or 5 years now. Whenever that CD first came out, I checked it out. This is fucking great. So without them reissuing that shit again, that came out mid-90s. I think the album was like 94 or some shit. Again, What do you need the newbies for? What do you have any clear the goddamn the old bucks, the back in the day, the originators that were around? There's tons of fucking hidden gems out there. Clear those first, then come back to the newbies if you still got an appetite for this shit. So Incinerator from Denmark, Dissect from the Netherlands, their album Swallow Swarming Mass. That's a great fucking death metal album. Again, that was reissued on Extreme Music, Dave Rotten's label. He did he did a few different pressings, but the best one is the double disc, where it has the album and then it has all the demos. It's one of those. It's a band that's like glad they broke up, because the last demo on there is like, I forget what year, like 96 or something. Fucking terrible. It's got like clean vocals and shit, like completely pulling an Amorphous. Not saying it sounds like Amorphous, but like left field, like, what are you guys doing? Like, it's not even the same kind of music. Personally, I would have just omitted that from the release. But Dave's probably like a completist, like, oh, just put it all on there. It fits, which I get that, but that fucking demo sucked ass. But the early demos before the album, and then the album's my favorite. I was a one-album band. Gorment from Sweden. That album's great. Necrone from Sweden. I mean, my favorite thing is the demo, but the Pathological Performances album, that's fucking great. So, I mean, it's tons of bands. One-album bands. Fucking Flames of Hell behind the goddamn Dawg. First generation black metal, death black metal. Original as fuck sounding. It sounds a little goddamn goofy, but what do you want from goddamn 1987? A band from fucking Iceland. How many metal bands you know from fucking Iceland in 1987? Let me get that dick out of my mouth. Right, none. So that alone is goddamn cool. Got copies in stock too, in case you happen to goddamn give a fuck, of the goddamn LP. That's UG metal. Nothing that these goddamn fucking hoagie ass fucking 200 Wimp Wounds fans know. No Flames in Hell, bro. That's total deer in headlights, dick in the mouth. 100% guaranteed. No doubt about it. Because they ain't on TikTok. They ain't on Instagirl. That's not what's being talked about, right? You're not on underground goddamn music. But kind of cool. Yeah, coming from the goddamn Fetus strip. You know, it's funny you say that, Stop at Nothing. I've talked about that. That's literally the last album that I would say I know well. Do I know it as well as Killing It on Adrenaline to Destroy the Opposition? My favorites, and Purification to Violence? No, but it's not far behind it. Yeah, One Shot, One Kill, Schematics on there. Vengeance Ascending, is that the last song? The last song on that was this. I talked about it recently. That was this. It came out as a single, split 7-inch with Deep Red. That's probably my favorite song on the album. I think it's a damn good album. It was when the lineup changed, when everybody left. From what I heard, is John Gallagher was stealing from the band. Don't know that. That's not fact. That's just what I heard. That's what Kevin Talley told me in person in 2001, 2, whatever, when they were getting kicked out of the band. They're on tour with Vader, and he was off to the side just to spill the goddamn beans. He's like, yeah, we're all done after this. We're all leaving. John's fucking stealing from the goddamn band account. Again, it's kind of his band, so I don't know how that works. I'm not talking shit. That's just what he said. And then sure enough, that album came out, a whole new lineup, and I saw John, and that's the last time I talked to John. That's when he wasn't too cool for school, and he'd hang out in the goddamn crowd. And so I talked to Gallagher then as well at the Stop at Nothing tour. And it's funny, I probably met you then, because I met all you guys. Vinny was on that album. I know all the crazy Vinny stories too. Inside source on that in detail. Stories before the goddamn band, and also while he was in the band, and also why he's no longer in the band. Not gonna spill the beans on that one, but a crazy one. I'm sure you know. Goddamn, what boy's name? Eric. She says, "Cheers, bro, Eric." So yeah, know the Vinny stories, Eric. Get your ass to goddamn Dead by a Dog, homie. We could goddamn shoot a fucking vid. Eric from fucking Stop at Nothing, the last goddamn Fetus album the dog knows. Maybe you got some I don't know, do you got is there good blood, bad blood between you and Gallagher? I don't know. I get the vibe that everybody else has kicked out of the band. There was bad blood. I get the vibe that Jason and Sparky don't like him. They didn't tell me that, but it was highly insinuated by Kevin. Again, calm down. Anybody who says, what the fuck? I don't recall saying this. This is 23 fucking years ago. I don't expect you to remember it for goddamn Batum. But it's literally goddamn tour where You guys, Dying Fetus was playing with Vader. It would have been at the Cleveland show. And yes, it's funny. That's the photo. My photo with Kevin Talley is at that show. My photo with Doc from Vader is at that show. So Dawg's I got pictures of both bands from that show. So it's not like I'm making this shit up. Not that there's no reason to make it up. Who cares? Yeah, Eric, get your ass to goddamn Dead by Dawg. Where you at? Probably like around Maryland or so. Could be wrong. Could have moved. Could have been out of a different state. But nonetheless, goddamn it. Even if you're in goddamn California, there's these things called airplanes. And you were in a band. You were in Fetus. So you at least probably did at least one tour. Again, we may have met. Because I was on the Stop at Nothing tour. I definitely saw you on that with Vinny singing. To be honest, I was very disappointed when I saw that show. I thought that's officially when Fetus was really starting to attract the annoying crowd, and part of it, I thought it was kind of Vinny's image. Didn't fit the bill at all. Dude, he had literally a gold upright cross necklace. I know I didn't. What the fuck? I have photos, dude. I could show them on camera if I need to. It's literally a gold upright cross. But yet he's singing Praise the Lord of Opium Masses and shit. Like, read the lyrics, dude. But why the fuck you wearing the Christ of Cross? Wrong side upside down, homeboy. Flip that thing, god damn it. I think there were some shorts on stage, but it looked very goddamn hardcore / just him. Hardcore / ghetto. Didn't fit the goddamn bill for Deathmetal. And the crowd started to get, around that time for Fetus, extra deplorable, because if you would have gone back in 1999 and 2000, yeah, they had fucking just shithead fans like you would find at a Cannibal show or a Deicide show, but nowhere even close to the extent that it is now. Nowhere even fucking close. So I specifically remember that goddamn show. So if you're the one doing drums in that tour, I'm assuming you did, and then just playing the album, we probably fucking met. Hell, I might even have my goddamn photo with you. Didn't get my photo with Vinny. Like I said, I was turned off by the goddamn image. It's like, this don't fit the bill at all. But hit me up at goddamn Dead by Dawg. We could shoot a goddamn vid talking war stories. Fucking, I definitely ain't getting that Gallagher interview then. That's fine. He's ducking me anyways. You can talk about beyond the goddamn scenes. Let me know, homeboy. Hit up the goddamn Dawg. Shit, yeah. Brandon Livingston. Paid question. Says, Cat Shades, the heavy metal picker here again. Yep, I remember you, homeboy. This is my 2024 Christmas list, although I'm sure you will read this well after Christmas. Well, the Dawg's goddamn go-getter. You know what today is? The day that I'm recording this, the exact day? It is December 24th, 2024. Literally exactly 3 years since I started this goddamn channel. And I already replied to the comments purposely because I wanted to see what people would say on the anniversary, 3-year anniversary, which I did. So you saw if your comment was replied to. I purposely went in the comments box today, around noon or so, a couple hours ago. And didn't I pull through? I said to Fran the man, go watch my fucking Jamming Out All Badass. What is it, the first interview I did? The very, very first thing I did with him was those 666 questions or whatever he does. I don't know if he still does that, kind of like a speed round. That was the very first thing. Then I came on like another month after or so. So it would have been in whatever video, and you figure around spring, early summer of 2022. Go and watch that video. I think it might have been on camera. It might have been off camera, but I think it was on camera. I said, my goal is to go 5 years straight without missing a single goddamn video. I was like, no less than 3 years. He's like, oh, holy shit. He's like, well, if anybody could do it, it could be you. Here we are, 3 years. It's like I said, man of my goddamn word. Haven't missed one goddamn day, not fucking one. And what do you think? Things just don't pop up for me? I'm a human like you do. Man, tons of shit, personal problems or whatever happened. Got to be on top of it, homeboy. Got to be on top of it. So this will go after. So I don't know. I got 8 videos pre-recorded. So let's go about, I don't know, January 3rd, 4th, something around there. If you or any of your viewers have any of these items, get in touch at youtube.com/catshades or email heavymetalpicker@protonmail.com. Goddamn, you like that Proton Mail, homeboy? Jesus fuck, how does anybody get a hold of you? Anytime I try to email a Proton Mail account, literally it bounces back to me every single time. And I have 4 different email inboxes I'm in every single goddamn day, just so you know. So And it bounced back through all of them. So I'd get rid of that shitty-ass Proton, homeboy. But this is what it is wantless, so you can put in the comments or hit them up at that heavy metal picker at Proton, even though that email's going to probably bounce back to you like a goddamn Super Bowl. 1993 Hate Plow demo with Rob Barrett on vocals, Sickness, Florida. I mean, all you had to say was 1993 Hate Plow demo. I don't think you need to put the goddamn... I don't think you need to put the lineup on it. Either they have or they don't. Damage Incorporated and Post-Mortem Raining Blood. Was that a record? Any death metal shows recorded on and around Pico, Ohio. So you in Ohio, Cat Shades? Cat Shades? Better be getting your ass dead by a dog. Any death metal shows recorded in or around Pico, Ohio, between 1995 and 1999. Why specifically that location, Ohio? I mean, let's roll it down. And Doom Formation from Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, good luck. I mean, dude, I for the most part, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about now. Are you talking about like bootleg recordings? You're talking about a demo above? What was then you mentioned some songs by Slayer? What's the songs by Slayer? What is that? Let's talk about the loop. Is that some 7-inch or something that I don't know about? Columbus, Doom Formation from Columbus, Ohio. Terratarian in Sorcelam, 1996 unreleased album. Regurgitation Live in 1997 Cleveland, opening up for Deicide with Joe Wolf on vocals. Yeah, but you're assuming, dude, so you're talking about bootleg recordings. Like, you're assuming somebody recorded these. Like, somebody may never even record these. You're assuming somebody either, back then it would have been a VHS player. That'd be probably the only way. Or, those portable fucking, there's those too. Maybe somebody did, but I mean, this shit might not even exist. For Deicide with Joe Wolf on vocals. Erotic Incisions or Clean Flesh Live, a rehearsal video. Clean Flesh songs, Chunks of a Clit, and She Comes Maggots. Dreaded Zine. Yeah, you're all over the place, homie. I think anyone that's hearing this list, I mean, they've got to be way, 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 way in the loop. Because you're mentioning like Boots, now you're saying Dreaded Zine. You're not talking about a zine. Dave Kibler of Lividity Zine. Lacerated demo, so I'm assuming you're talking about goddamn demo tape. This shit's all over the goddamn place. King Stench Project 11 song demo. Dayton, Ohio, 1996. Again, I don't know if it's a demo tape. I don't know why you need to put the location. But okay. Picture video of Will Romer smiling or laughing. What the fuck, homeboy? What kind of weirdo shit you into? Picture or video of Will Romer smiling or laughing before 2006 Trey Ozga. Goddamn, dude, you want goddamn porn shots of Big Willie too? This is kind of weirdo shit here, homeboy. 2006 Trey Ozgoth mug shots, arrest report from Red. Like, why do you want? Well, whatever, man. If that's what you want, that's all right. From Red Bank, New Jersey, 1991. Will Romer arrest report or cut off. You had to type that shit up, homeboy. But I'm sure the listeners are as confused as I am. If any of you have that, which I doubt there's a single one of you, you're probably like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He's 15 beers deep. What are you saying, old boy? I don't know. It was goddamn paidskie, so I had to read it off. Lucas Fortner, paid question. Hey, dog, first time submitting to paidskie and many more to come. Better be, goddammit. I'm a 16-year-old young buck. God damn, 16 years old, homeboy. So you're born presumably, 2008? Goddamn, homeboy. I got socks older than your goddamn ass. And I've been watching your channel for well over a year now. Good. Catch up on that back catalog. I've caught up on most of the back catalog. Most? What do you mean most? And have purchased from Hells a couple times. Even better. Watches, send a paidskie and order some Hells. I don't know if this has been asked before, but does Hells take requests for making bootleg shirts? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You realize that's goddamn like... I'll give you a pass since you're 16, so you're in the learning curves of goddamn... You're still learning life. That's literally like walking up to a complete stranger and you just assume that he's, for no reason whatsoever, you assume he sells cocaine. Hey, bro, gang, coke for sale? Let me give you a little bit of life advice. Don't do that. You basically just are highly insinuating that we are pressing shit behind bands' backs and bootlegging them. And you're saying that publicly. So that's a bold statement, homeboy. Because I'd kill for a reprint of the late 90s aborted explicit gore is what I need shirts. Well, I mean, there's people that watch my shit, and we definitely stock bootlegs, but we don't make them our goddamn selves. So if they want to, somebody wants to do it, I mean, I've thrown out suggestions in the suggestion box. I mean, so make no mistake, as that's how some of these have happened. That obviously you could tell I'm a fan of, but it's at the end of the day if they want to do it or not. And I don't know what's the explicit gore. Is that what design is that? I know the first two albums, so I'm not even sure what that is. And generally speaking, I mean, we sold the other later imported albums and shit, but generally speaking, anything after the Gormageddon album, that crowd isn't usually buying from us. I mean, we'd stock the others. I can't. One's called Necrotic something. I don't remember. But that's kind of like that Tweencore fan base for the most part. The later aborted, and they're not big buyers from us. Like we'll get like 1s, 2s, and 3s of the CDs and take 3 months to sell them. So, but when we restocked, would have been Purity of Perversion, because I know that would have sold too, because it's the best goddamn on the first album. But when we restocked Engineering the Dead, their second album, CDLP, listenable records reissued it. Was that last year? Probably last year, if not the year before. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, those sold really fast. It's like, yeah, this is the good shit. The only shit you need by Aborted, the good shit is this. The demo, the first album, Purity of Perversion, second album, Engineering the Dead, and they're split with Christ Denied. After that, it's shit. Gormageddon, that album fucking licked balls. I remember when that came out, I chucked it out, got my goddamn window. I was like, this fucking cover's gay, the sound quality's gay, Sven's vocals are goddamn gay. They went from awesome as fuck to this is a wall of garbage-ass goddamn noise. You could tell that's what, it was crystal clear, all overproduced, making it sound like total dog shit. I'm not trying to be that guy. For example, like Iron Maiden, Brave New World, that's all crystal clear, but for that kind of music, it works. It shines through. With the Aborted, it sounded like I'm like, what the fuck's, I couldn't tell what's going on. It sounded like a wall of goddamn noise. Again, this is going back over 20 years ago when that came out. That's when I first listened to it. So maybe the Dawg was getting some secondhand smoke of the potent shit, and he was way off, because I go back, like, oh shit, this is not what I thought. But I remember being drastically different, and I remember being very disappointed by Sven's vocals, because dude, Sven's vocals in the first two albums, fucking goddamn amazeballs. They sound like nobody else, and he does the dual vocals. Reminded me of goddamn Embalmer, pretty much, whether it be Toby Wolf or Rick Fleming or Paul Gorfie when they did them, because they all kind of did them. The lows, the fucking highs, and the gurgles, they had three-way vocals. Not that Aborted sound like Embalmer. They didn't sound like him at all. But when I say he had like three-way vocals himself, that he did all himself, that were awesome. And I remember that when Gormageddon came out, I just remember just being like these lows fucking bullshit that sounded like crap. Again, 20 goddamn years ago. And again, the cover blew. Wasn't a goddamn fan. Granted, Engineering the Dead, I remember being disappointed with that because the original came out. Dawg on CDLP, of course. I remember being disappointed by that front cover too. I'm like, what is this? Because the fucking Purity of Perversion cover, it's badass as fuck. Not only is the front cover badass as fuck, you pull up the CD tray and there's that splattered body that looked like a goddamn jumped off a fucking 100 fucking story goddamn building and got ran over by a truck right after, just splattered everywhere. A real goddamn photo. That was hell's bells. That fits the bill. And again, that was early on before all these tough guys started just pulling random goddamn photos out of just Google or whatever they fucking found. So it was still semi cool at the time. But then when Engineering the Dead comes down, kind of lit down cover is this. Exhumed Anatomy as Destiny was like that too. The only thing that they made up for it was the inside band photos they did, where it was real life, all members, Harvey and Mike Beams and all them, and Cole Jones, where their murder photos or suicide photos, whatever the fuck they were. We did shirts from way back in the day, years ago. I want to repress that too, goddammit. We had them in a saw blade shape, and it was all each like dead photo of each guy. It was the logo. The back, it was the microwave head with it being held. It was actually a photo. I think Eazy-E like edited it or whatever to where it was one of our personal photos that we took with them. It's a hand holding the microwaved head, because in my photo, and all of us, we each took an individual photo with Cole Jones on the Slaughter Cult tour, and he grabbed the microwave head, and he's holding each of our photos. Eazy-E, I'm almost positive, he could correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going back, this is like 20 years aago. This is we were still living in our parents' house when we put this shirt out. He zoomed up on the one of our photos, presumably probably the one he took with him, took that, so it's just a hand with the head. It's on the back of the shirt, big and bold, the microwave head being held by Cole Jones. You just see the hand and the head, and it just says the saw is the law. Badass fucking shirt. But the cover, I remember when Anatomy is Destiny came out, I told Harvey right to his goddamn face, man, what's up with this cover, dude? I was looking forward to another goddamn gore cover. Well, trying something new. Brah, you don't fix what ain't goddamn broken. That's like saying you got perfect goddamn non-bald tires. Think about just changing my tires in my car. Why change them, homeboy? They're perfectly goddamn ready to roll. Kick-ass fucking tires. You can goddamn drive up a goddamn hill of 6 feet of snow. Just trying something new. Why? Any goddamn who. That shirt, yeah, I don't know, homeboy. Maybe someone will do them. What I need shirt, I'd 100% buy it immediately. But if not possible, I understand. I also just wanted to send a paidskie to support the best goddamn poser disposer on YouTube. Keep them coming, goddammits. Keep them coming. I hope your aborted wishes come true. If somebody prints them up and we get a box of them, well, yeah, we'll stock them. Got no problem goddamn stocking them. But the likelihood of it is low. But I guess it's somewhat more likely if somebody prints them up now because they watch this channel. Believe it or not, shit like that sometimes does happen. So I guess if somebody's super passionate, they want to press up aborted explicit gore shirts and trade some to hells, we'll take them because goddamn Lucas Fortner, he needs one. Come to the search but the combat sketches in the morning. And don't forget them goddamn paidskis, Bubbles. It's in the description box. Pick up that goddamn Dead by Dog ticket. Want to see your ass, Dying Fetus guy. Eric, get your goddamn Dead by Dog ticket along with all you guys. Dead by a Dog ticket and your J-Dog slogan shirt. All in the description box. Later, goddammit.